TPJ. You guys are almost certainly going to have home court advantage in the first round, but these next 7 games or so are going to determine for how long you guys have home court advantage should you advance. How much do you personally value, having those extra games at home, being able to sleep in your own bed for a couple extra nights in the postseason, and how much do you think the team values that as well?
We value that a lot. That's ultimately what we want. We want to finish strong and move up in the season. So that is the case going down the stretch.
Thanks. We'll go next to Tomer.
Hey, PG. What is it about the Nuggets specifically that makes this matchup? Like, I want a player's perspective on this. What makes them such a hard matchup?
The Joker. The Joker's ability to score, play make. He just changes the game, and he's just been a tough cover for us.
Zoo has done a pretty good job on them dating back to the playoffs, but is it just as much as he's just a really good player?
Yeah, he's a good player. He's a good player. He demands double teams. He demands a rotation. And he's been great moving the ball and finding the weak side, finding the open man.
Thanks.
We'll go next to Law.
Hey, Paul. Staying on the Nuggets and the tough matchup aspect of it, but going to the other side of the ball, like Ty Lue gave you credit for continuing to take shots, take 21 shots, even though it wasn't a great scoring night for you. What makes it challenging to finish inside against this team, especially considering last month it was some of the same struggles finishing good shots in the paint?
I got a lot of great looks. A lot of my shots were in and out. I would say I missed a good, at least 8 to 10 rimmed in and out. It was just a tough struggling night for me. I love the shots. I love the looks that I got. I was going to continue to be aggressive because of the in and outs. I thought at some point I was going to be able to lock in and find a rhythm. But again, they just, a lot of them were in and out. Couldn't find the bottom of the basket.
And also, it seemed like there was a point in that third quarter after you guys had your final lead that Facu Campazzo started to he basically induced that flagrant foul. What was the challenge of just kind of getting over his antics tonight?
It wasn't no challenge. Guys like him got to find a way to, leave their imprint on the game.
Next, we'll go to Miriam.
Hey, Paul, just wanted to ask, what does it mean to you what's it like to have Kawhi back for you? Like, what's that mean for you out there? And then also, what did you see from him while he was out? Obviously, he came on the road trips with you guys and stayed engaged.
It was great. It was great to share the floor again with him. It was great to play with him again. He's gonna find his rhythm. I thought, he looked good tonight. He got to his shots, got to his spots. He played make. He was himself. So hopefully we can continue to, keep him healthy. But he's going to be better and better. He's going to get better and better. That's just who Kawhi is. But it was great, to be out there with him again.
Thanks. We have time for one more. Go ahead, Cam.
Hey, PG. I want to ask your opinion on you guys kind of working, or Todd mentioned tinkering with the lineup and getting guys in rhythm, getting guys playing time. What's your thoughts on this getting guys in the rhythm and playing with the different lineups? How challenging is that, and especially as you prepare for the playoffs? Do you find that challenging at all, or what's your thoughts on the whole process?
It's not everything, but it's got a bit of a challenge to it. Just when you get a chemistry, when you get a flow going, you start to play really good basketball. Everybody is dialed in. They know their role. And then roles change when someone goes out or someone goes down. Somebody, everybody collectively have to take a little bit more, put a little bit more on their plate. So the game changes, a little bit. And so it is tough, certain parts of the season. Again, when we're rolling, we're playing good. You know, but again, injuries is part of the game, and you always got to be ready. I thought we've done a great job of being ready and having that next man up mentality, but you know, it is tough. You know, every team goes through it, and you know, it's just about finding a way to, you know, keep playing at a high level until you get back healthy.
Yeah, you guys generally have done a pretty good job rotating different people in the lineup, but I'm just saying, getting to the playoffs where you're still kind of tinkering with it, it kind of has a sense of what happened last year. You guys were kind of doing the same thing last year. Obviously, this is a complete different season, but it has that same feel, does it not? Or am I looking too deep into that?
Yeah, I think you're looking too deep into it. I think the good thing about this is, you know, for the most part, a good group of this team has been together for a little bit. So, you know, it's the difference is we're integrating maybe one guy into a lineup or two guys the most into a lineup, you know, at a time. And so, you know, majority of this group has been here. We've been playing with each other. So it's just more so about, you know, whoever is integrated, we're getting them up to speed and getting them comfortable playing with that group.